Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to talk to us about something that I think is very, very important, okay? Especially as biomedical scientists, okay, or as people who are working in pathology laboratory. I think this is a burden, and this was actually why I started this YouTube channel in the first place, okay? But before I continue, my name is Dr. Emmanuel Obodo. I'm a biomedical scientist, okay? And of course, I'm also a lecturer in biomedical science here in the United Kingdom, okay? Now, let's look into this problem. So I have been thinking the best way I can make this video, because I've observed a lot of things, and this observation goes across many places I have been, whether in pathology laboratory, whether it's at the university, like it's just the same everywhere. And I thought I should give my recommendation, and hopefully we can be able to take my recommendation. Okay, I'm not telling you what you must do, but I think it's a recommendation that I believe, because I care for this profession, I want to provide that recommendation. And what is it? You see, I've realized that, okay, maybe I should put it this way. So if you are working in the pathology laboratory, you can attest that, okay? Or even you are at the uni, you can also attest that. Sometimes, not sometimes, most times, people are doing something without even knowing why we are doing that. We validate the result, but we don't know why we validate the result. We put a sample for film, we don't even know why we're putting it for film. We phone the result, we don't even know why we're phoning it. We don't know why we do what we do. That's what I mean. So now, I have seen it that if you follow the standard operating procedure, you can be considered as a good or maybe excellent biomedical scientist. That is correct. In fact, absolutely correct. But there is a caveat to that. You can follow all of that, no mistake, but don't have a clue why you follow what you follow. But that why you follow what you follow is what that make you a scientist. So what I have found out is that most times in pathology laboratory, we work as though we are robots, as though we are machines, okay? And that is not the way. We just do many things because we already know, oh, do this, do that, this is how you do it. And we do all of that as though we are machines. But we are not machines. We are biomedical scientists. And I think that is going to kill the profession if we continue like that. In fact, other departments are already seeing it, and they are already assuming, and you can't even blame them to assume that. So there have been many assumptions around pathology laboratory that we don't do anything, that is the analyzer that does everything for us. Why? Because sometimes, even through the conversation on the phone, they can see that it seems like we don't quite know why we do what we do. It's important that we know why we do what we do. So I've noticed that in the lab, you ask somebody a question, say, oh, this is what I was told. This is how we do it. This is how this is I'm telling you, I've had a first-hand experience. In fact, I have had experience where I wanted to teach, I wanted to tell people why this is this. They say, no. Nobody's interested to know why. We are just interested to know, okay, this is what I was told. The person that trained me said this. I don't think that is how we should work as a biomedical scientist. What that makes us a biomedical scientist is that we know why. If we don't know why, then it's not a scientist. It's not a technician. The difference between us and MLS is the fact that we know why. If you take away why from what we do, we are no longer a scientist. And I want to provide this as a recommendation because I care for this profession. I know you are already working in pathology laboratory. I know you are already a specialty biomedical scientist. I know all of that. Perhaps you're a senior biomedical scientist. I know all of that. I'm not disputing your qualification. I'm not even disputing your experience. But I want you and let us contribute significantly with this profession by making emphasis more on why. Many people are doing things, but we don't know why. But that why is what that makes us unique as a biomedical scientist. So we are not machines and we are not robots. This is just my own personal recommendation. I'm sorry you don't have to take it, but I think that this is crippling this profession because many places are being. People say, this is what I was told. This is what I was told. You say, why were you told? Nobody knows why. I don't think that is the way forward. I don't think that is the way forward. The way forward is what this profession used to be, where people know why they do what they do. It's just a personal recommendation. If you truly like this profession, I'm sure you can attest that what I'm saying is what is happening, going on, even in the lab right now. We can do better. We should know why. And that why is why we are scientists. Honestly, this is my recommendation. If you don't have to take it, but if you do believe in what I've just said, I want each one of us to work together. Wherever you are now, start from them. So go back to what you used to do. Begin to ask yourself why. If you see that 1 + 1 is equal to 2 on your SOP, find out why is it that the case. Do some research. You don't even need to ask your seniors. You don't need to ask anybody question, but you as a scientist, can you do some research to have a perfect understanding why 1 + 1 should be equal to 2? There is a reason for everything. You see, I don't want to give you many examples, but I've seen so many examples. And when I see them in the lab, I don't know, I feel pained for the profession, okay? I feel pained because we should know why. And that why is what I make us unique, okay? I said, I'm only saying this because I feel like this is my observation and I really want to contribute to make us aware of this using this profession. And you can also support what I'm saying by making that emphasis with your colleague. Let's talk about why. When we go to conferences, when we have appraiser, can we talk about things, about the reason behind what we do? Not just, I was told this, I was told that. I don't think that is the way forward, okay? Anyway, this is just my recommendation. I hope you find it useful. I'm not telling you off. I'm not telling anyone off. I just thought I should mention that. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because this was actually my primary passion for starting this YouTube channel. Please, let's put this into consideration. Now, don't be angry with me. If you've not subscribed, subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? Like, share, and comment as well. Share it with friends and family, okay? And don't forget, I wrote a book recently, okay? And I'm also going to put it on the description of this YouTube channel. Do feel free to check out that book. I'm sure it's going to help you. All right? Bye.